Alright, I'm back with Persona 3, and last time I got my first Persona and a bunch of other things happened, introducing the story basically of the Dark Hour and all that stuff. What was I supposed to do again? I guess go upstairs to the 4th floor or something? Regardless, let's hope that this part has a bit more action in it, because though the story is a little bit interesting, it would be nice to, you know, have more to do, in a sense. Oh yeah, you carry. Oh, there you are! Remember, my name is Chuck Jones. I chose a very generic English name while everyone else has a Japanese name. I hate choosing names.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Oh, more choices. I wonder if these have any effect. Someone might tell me by now. Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the Dark Hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Oh, hidden? Between? I don't get it. Let's ask, between?
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12.
It's always 12.
It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting.
Monsters, of course, right?
You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the Dark Hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well.
Yeah, a little tornado over his head.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Well, of course the police can't handle them. Most of the police probably don't have that power, so how do you fight them? Personas. I know that.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the Dark Hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys.
So,
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
A weird chuckle.
Hold up. Wasn't that... Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
Uh-oh. A mysterious voice rings in your head. A card Is it one of my personas? Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the full arcana. You have established a new social link. Okay, so my first social link. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. Evening. Oh, there's a clock. It must be the dark hour. Or the dark hour is coming. So, that next thing, is that...
How
Oh,
are you?
wait, is that boy from the beginning? That moon thing with the dates, I'm assuming that's... The full moon might mean something. I'm not really sure yet. It's like, he's like a prisoner. And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end?
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then, see you later.
The boy has disappeared. Interesting. Now what is it going to be? Morning, dark hour? Oh, morning. So what, I don't experience every dark hour? Did I just finish with the dark hour? I'm not really sure. Evening, apparently. I skipped all the way to the evening of the next day. You hear something. Sounds like someone is calling your name from downstairs.
Hey, it's me. Can you come down here? Okay, he's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce. Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
Don't I know him?
Junpei? Why is he here? Wait, don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Should I embarrass him or should I go, uh-huh? Didn't happen to me. How about that?
Big deal. It happens to everyone else.
But I'm not normal. I'm
Man,
silent.
I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
Don't say that again.
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
I hope so.
The chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Alright, next day already. Yep. Just strolling along. You overhear a conversation. Good morning. I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Yeah, me too. The only thing that you can do is to sleep through first period. Wait, tomorrow is when we have morning assembly. I'm too lazy for that. I'll just pretend I didn't hear. The first bell has rung. What are we gonna learn today? Lunchtime! Alright! Lunchtime! Everyone's having a chat. Yep. Oh, she's gonna talk.
Thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
She a student here or not?
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Oh, are we having that talk?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
How come Yukari's not wearing a typical uniform like everyone else?
Wow, she didn't waste any time leaving.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Overachiever? That's what I'm presuming. Now, after school, we learned nothing. Well, I didn't learn anything. Well, I guess I learned there's some character development, but whatever. You were told to come back early today. You decided to go home early with Junpei. At least he doesn't have to walk alone anymore. A lot of these walking... Wild Duck Burger. A lot of these walking sequences. You walked home with Junpei talking and laughing at each other's inappropriate jokes. Chuck Jones doesn't seem like the type of character to say anything, period. So I doubt he'd talk inappropriately. We're gonna go to that place.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
Hmm?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in. Since we're dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax, I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Interesting. He can't summon a persona, but he's leading a bunch of people who can. And why does he have such a smug look on his face as though he's proud of it? Regardless, do I get to actually play in this place? It would be nice. I mean, story is alright too, but I like to play. That's the whole point of playing. Ooh, a new place. This must be Tartarus. Well, no, it's not the Dark Hour yet.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
will say that the dialogue scenes kind of remind me about certain things from Fire Emblem. Just the general stationary characters with facial expressions type of thing, you know? I'm assuming it's partially a way to save money. That must be Tartarus. Abstract art building, it looks like. Alright, dark hour. On a Monday. We got school tomorrow.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
What's his injury anyways? Did they explain that last time? He only has a little bandage on his head. That could be just a typical anime, you know, stereotype.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
I know who's the leader.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
He doesn't even know my name.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
You see a strange door. Is that the Velvet Room? Oh well. Grand old leader. You used the Velvet Key. Grand old leader disappearing, abandoning comrades. Maybe they can't see the door. Only I can. Hi, long nose.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
Nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce, but please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Alright. I guess, yeah, I didn't really learn much other than I can possess multiple personas. What are you looking at?
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Figured they can't see the door. I guess, I know. I'll just go nothing.
Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Please tell me I can at least walk around a little bit. You can check your own status by pressing the triangle button. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. Oh, that clock you mean? Let's talk. Since Yukari and Junpei have no real experience in battle, make sure you back them up. Is this a multiple... Oh, it is a multiple party thing. Don't worry, I won't push you too hard. You'll be just fine. So, bike. Do you mind not touching that? I use it to transport delicate equipment necessary for gathering information. Okay, so this is the clock I presume I use to save. Might as well do a save right now. Alright, so I haven't been able to really talk yet, so I'm gonna start doing that very soon. Alright, so I wish I could turn my camera though. Oh, there they are. Alright, let's do this. I'll prove that I should be in charge. Check status. Alright, he's got a dress shirt, a straight tip shoe, silver necklace, and imitation katana. Persona status. That's his persona. Hermes, magician. This all looks like I can look at. It looks real, but it's not, is it? Good. Okay. A formal shirt worn with a suit. Good. Boots with a horizontal line over the toes. Am I equipping these things suddenly, or... Silver necklace. Simple necklace. Like, these weren't equipped before or something? Like, it's equipped now, right? I presume it is. Whatever. Let's, change. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm done here. Let's look at hers, and then I'll talk. So, this is Tartarus. Or Tartarus, I mean. Tartarus. Apparently I can't pronounce. Okay, let's see what you've got here. You've got a practice bow, a knit cardigan, brown loafers, and a heart choker on the neck. Which I've been noticing. Beginner's bow used for practice. Cardigan made of wool. An ordinary pair of loafers. And a heart-shaped choker. Fine. Next up, you are low. Lovers. Interesting design there. Not very strong. What's Dia? Whatever. You know what? I'll learn this stuff as I go along. And my status, I shall take a look. Chuck. And I got all sorts of things I can do here. Skill. Agi and Bash. Alright. Deals light fire damage to one foe. Deals light strike damage to one foe. Items. I bought something. A Mad Bull. The most caffeinated drink available. Obviously based off of Red Bull. A Velvet Key. A Rapier. Okay, key items. Or key, maybe literally keys. Mad Bull and equip. A rapier, plain shirt, engineer boots, and portable player. Alright. Let's go to Persona. Orpheus, level 2. Tarunda. Maybe that's the next thing I learn? Maybe, I don't really know yet. What system? Calendar. Well, I mean, I'm not going to change it. No quests. Dictionary config. Back to title, which I don't want to do. And no point changing settings. S-Link. I rank 1. I guess these are my links, which I can improve maybe? Can't really. Persona user junior popular and bright. Persona user senior executive's daughter. Persona user junior class clown. Persona user senior boxing champ. Boxing champ? Really? Interesting. What's this switch? Doesn't do anything, Eleanor. Alright. Okay. Status. Academics, chemist. Yeah, I've seen this before. Okay. Alright. Good. I've checked everything. It's this thing. Some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now. Alright, just to mention quickly, the recordings are fine. The recordings themselves are good and perfect. The main problem I'm having right now is editing and rendering. Rendering is mainly due to editing because the program I like to use seems to not like to take original raw footage I record, whether it be so far .ts or .mp4. .ts it doesn't understand, and .mp4 it desyncs the sound, and even if I convert it to a WMA or WMV, I noticed that it still desyncs slightly, but not that bad that it would be noticeable unless I point it out. I'm trying M2.M2TS right now to see if maybe that works better. Last time I had trouble, but maybe it'll work. I don't really know. I'll see what happens. Anyways, I presume I gotta go upstairs into that, and I'll start. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Good luck. So, Tartarus, block 1. This is like a mission now I get. At least I'm finally able to do something. How do these battles work? Oops. Too fast.
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my Persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it.
Alright.
Why is she always like that?
So, do they follow me literally, or is this another one where they hide inside me? And these battles, are they random? Do I get to see the enemies? Let's find out. These are some intense poses they're having, though. Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around this floor. Alright, I'll try my best. Okay, they follow me. What's that? Obtained a snuff soul, whatever that is. Alright, let's find some enemies here and battle them. Wait, what? I fight here? Watch out, I detect a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. What, is that like a pre-strike? You hit it before it hits you, and then you'll have the advantage. Okay, cool. Nice. I like things that allow that type of thing. Good! No, that's nice. It gives a little bit of action to the battle. Okay.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
I'll take it.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Yep.
Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Okay. So let's try attack for now. Not you carry! Please. Huh. Rush. Uh-huh. So let's use a skill then. Uses 6 HP? Or 3 SP? Wow. HP for an attack? Let's try it out. What is Rush? 32. I gotta be careful then.
What a stunning victory!
5 experience and another snuff soul. Alright, interesting. Battle mechanics. Should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? A staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. I can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. Okay, so basically there's a staircase, but I have to just continue looking for enemies. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets to the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. If you are able to strike the enemy before you are spotted, then you will get the initiative. On the other hand, if the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. Well, I still struck it. It noticed me, but I don't really care at this point. Okay, there's 2 of them this time.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle.
Okay.
Do you want to know more?
Sure. Yes, please.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack.
Bufu's a really stupid sounding word, too.
Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
The first time an enemy is analyzed, you may have to wait a while for the results. But from then on, whenever you analyze that particular enemy, you'll see the results right away. While you are selecting your target, if a question mark appears above the enemy, then that particular enemy has not been previously analyzed. You can select Analyze from the Tactics menu or press the L1 button to issue this request.
You follow?
Yes, I do.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Alright, so I've got to analyze first. Tactics. Okay, it's under Tactics, right? Oh wait, no. Let's go back. Cowardly Mana.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Alright then. Okay, so let's attack normally. Oh, don't hit Junpei. Yeah, he sure is using his persona a lot.
The enemy's weakness is fire.
Fire? Do I have fire? Ow, critical. Damn.
You little...
Uh-huh. Do I have a recovery attack? Fire. So let's use fire on you then. Let's see how that works.
Yes. The enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
Uh-huh. So then let's use it on him again.
One more.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Alright then. What? Okay.
Keep up the good work.
What's an all-out attack? Revival bread. Does that recover? Because she kind of needs it. Do they auto... No, okay. Let me check something here. Items, items, items. Item. She took a critical there. Revives an ally restoring 50% of... It's a revival, though. That restores an ally's SP. Well, she kind of needs HP, but there's no actual HP. That sucks, because she's going to die next, unfortunately. My SP is 36... No, my SP is 43. How do you recover all this stuff? Okay, what's in here? Okay, medicine. That's probably what I need. Good. Okay, that's just telling me what I need to do. That's the square then. Item. So let's use some medicine on Yukari. Alright, cool. Now she's good. That critical sucked. Let's see. How do you sneak an enemy? Seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be quite useful as you explore, so use it often. Alright, around the corner. Fortunately... Alright, yeah! It didn't notice me at all.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Yes, I was.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more detail?
Sure.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target.
Oh, so the enemy got a critical, so they could do what? That's that one more.
And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again. Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up.
That's nice.
This strategy is essential to securing victory.
So if I keep using my fire against them, I can keep doing one more thing until they all go down. We go in on an all-out assault.
However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Yep.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
These are some patient enemies, though. So if I use fire attack, should be the same one, right? I still got enough spirit. Weak.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
So I can still use it on the next enemy. I got enough for now.
You exploited the enemy's weak point.
And I can still use it again to knock them down.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
And now we can do this. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, wow, wow. And they're dead. All right.
Keep up the good work.
I mean, it's easy for now. Shuffle time. What? Oracle. What? Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. In my mind, I'm imagining cards. You wonder if this was what Igor was talking about. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which have a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want to try to pick up. Okay. Okay, I got my eye on one card. This one, because I assume it's a persona. Persona Pixie. You have welcome Pixie into your heart. I got another Snuff Soul, too. Level up! Chuck Jones felt a surge of energy inside. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You are now able to create personas up to level 3. Does my stuff recover when I level up, or is it one of those games that doesn't do it?
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Cool. What did you do?
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up.
Cool. Obtain Snuff Soul. I'm assuming Snuff Soul is like an easier way to kill these enemies or something. Looks like I'm hitting a... No, I'm not a dead end yet. Up. I see an enemy. Detect a shadow up ahead. How are you feeling? If you or another party member is in bad shape, then use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takeba to heal you. You should make a habit of checking your stats before entering into a battle. I'm fine. If you or another party has someone with healing skills, be sure to take advantage of it. Pixie, I presume, would, so let me just check that quickly. I didn't mean to do that, though. Yeah, let's check out Persona. Pixie. What do you have? Dia. What does Dia do, actually? So wait, let's go to, I can't go to Yukari, can I? Oh, I can request healing from... Oh, I see, okay. But I don't need healing, I don't think, at this point. Let me check my status. Can I look at everyone here? Ah, we're fine, right? I can look at them here. Actually, no. I can request healing. I am going to request some healing. Oh, cool. That's for everyone. There you go. Cool. Spirit's looking low, though. Oh, look at that one. Alright, back in the head. Whoa, look at all of them.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about that?
I kind of already know about it, but I'll still hear about it.
When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team's comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yes, I do, because I've already done it.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
I can't escape or I can't win. Well, I still got spirit points, so let's just do this again. You know, because it doesn't... I'm not strong enough to really attack them very well yet. And I don't think any of the other ones have fire. So I presume this is probably one of the final enemies of the floor, so I'm just gonna continue doing it this way. I'll eventually get items probably to increase my spirit. And so let's do it on the last one. There we go. And boom.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
And now, let's do the all-out attack. Pretty comedic for a battle.
Keep up the good work.
Shuffle time! Oh, I already got Pixie, so I'll take one of those weird-looking things. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was fast. You have chosen Minor Arcana card. Sword rank 1. Obtained Rapier. I already have a Rapier, though. Can I give it to my other dude?
Yes! My skill level has increased.
Yes, they're not done this floor yet, are we?
Ta-da-da-da! I'm the man!
There's still a little bit more here. That's odd. Usually there are even more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. Okay. Press the square button to issue orders. Oh, first of all, I want to check... Not you. Nothing. I want to check you. What's up? Check status equipment. I want to see if I can give him a rapier. Looks real, but... Nope, I can't give him anything else. Okay, square. What do we give? Split up. Use command to trigger your party to spread and look for stairs, access points, and items. However, they are not very strong. They can easily fall prey to the enemy. Be sure to keep an eye on their HP.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
But there shouldn't be any enemies left for now. I found an access point, probably. Hold on. What is he saying? Why are you with me? Where's my buddy? Where's my other buddy? Let me look around a bit. Any other items here? Where'd he go? Fine, be that way. I think I discovered everything here, so I'm going to go to my access point then. There we go. Alright, let's go, guys. Here you go, bro. Obtained a snuff soul. Apparently it's one I missed. And if I can save, I shall save and end the part because I'm getting to 47 minutes here. Ah, that's what that is.
Welcome back. So, how was it?
Interesting. No problem.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass.
Hey, I'm offended by your language.
But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
I find his voice is a bit too deep for his character design. Uh-oh. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessings when thou chooses to create a persona of the full arcana. The full arcana? Didn't I... The C's social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the full arcana has grown. Didn't I... Well, I don't really know, actually. Forget it. Tell me about the Fool's Arcana. I thought I picked up an item or something. Alright. So, you know what? That's it for today. The stories are quite long. And should I visit the Velvet Room next or something? Maybe I will. But for now, that's it for this part. At least it's getting a little bit more interesting. And I shall see you next time where... Well, I don't know actually. I don't know where it's going to go. I guess I'll go see the Velvet Room and talk to Mr. Old Man Longnose. See you next time!